How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome back to the Uncivilized Run, where last time we were able to wrap up our actions on Dantooine. We officially were trained as a Jedi. Not that we've done anything with that whatsoever, and we've been able to go with Bastila to investigate the Starforge map. And now we know the list of planets we need to go and visit in order to kick all that off officially. So, we are now going to head back to the ship, and we're going to launch on our adventure, and I have a good idea where I want to start. But I think there's one more thing we want to do on Dantooine before we leave, so I have to switch out characters real quickly and get that situated. So, just give me a second, we'll be right back to it. Padawan, a word, if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There is talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. I don't think the Council will want me to speak openly of this mission. Please understand, I am not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order or Republic. Whatever task the Council has set for you is your ears, not mine. I only wish to wish you well, and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Dorak has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here in the Academy. In my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Tarantatek, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen over to their ravenous hunger. It's hard to believe an animal could... Well, not that, like... What makes this creature so dangerous? The Tarantatek is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong and with primal cunning. They have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe that Tarantatek is a monster bred by the ancient Sith to spread throughout the galaxy to destroy the Jedi. Fortunately, the Tarantatek is quite rare, only dwelling in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, not one has been seen in over 40 years. So, like, it skipped ahead. That wasn't, like... the editing issue, like, it jumped to the next set of lines before I was finished. Then why are you worried about them now? This is not the first time a Tarantatek has vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise the hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, we'll not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. Well, thanks for the warning. I'll be careful. A final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Tarantatek. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. So that Great Hunt pretty much was just a big hunt to hunt down dangerous Force creatures. Alright, welcome to the Ebon Hawk. We finally get to actually look around our ship and its beauty. I'm going to go talk to everybody. You want to usually talk to everyone routinely just to see if there's any updates in their stories, especially because you don't take everyone with you when you go on a mission. So we're going to be talking to them now. Speaking of missions, hello, mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay.
Okay. Hey, Candace, what are you up to?
Yeah, what do you want?
Wonder if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Candaris, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Now, it's interesting because a lot of points about Mandalorians have been, like, developed over the years, you know? And what's interesting is that all of this ultimately sparked from a single character that had maybe 4 lines in all the Star Wars movies, Boba Fett. Like, from him, all this entire lore kind of exploded in the, like, expanded universe, and a lot of it's been canonized now by, like, shows like The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett. Like, a lot of stuff that was developed by the expanded universe and by the fans of the series has now been, like, solidified as official canon via, like, Disney Corporation. So what you're going to hear from him, obviously, not everything he says is canon, but you should see, if you've been watching and been a fan of those shows, you're going to see a lot of similarities and parallels to what you see in those shows, especially because you got to remember, this is happening over 1,000 years before the main core movies. So the Mandalorian culture changes a lot over that time period, because they, at this time, are recently enemies of the Republic. They fought a war against the Republic, and they were doing a really good job. I don't think they could have won, but they were doing really, really well. They were making more gains than was reasonable, let's say that. So, we're going to talk to him. Just something to pay attention to. Is that why the Mandalorians attacked the Republic?
The Sith came to us with an offer. To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered forever. Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death, against oblivion.
Interesting. So it's kind of glossing over something he said here, and it might almost sound like inconsistency, but we actually know it's not. I'm going to go stupid lore on you here, but here. So he said the Sith came to us and proposed to us an opportunity to seek glorious battle. So obviously their culture was understood, and they were kind of appropriated to attack the Sith, attack the Jedi. But here's the thing. Remember, at the time of the Mandalorian Wars, Revan and Malak were with the Jedi. They hadn't fallen to the dark side yet. In fact, they didn't do their fall until after the Mandalorian Wars, or during the Mandalorian Wars. So, who were the Sith who approached the Mandalorians? Because it wasn't Malak and Revan, and they're the ones that are the foundation of the Sith movement that's happening here now. It's actually a really important lore thing we can discuss. It might be something we'll discuss later on, because I don't want to spoil too much, obviously. I think we'll talk about it as we go, but this is something that if you walk away from this game, remember that piece of information, because it's very relevant and important, and it does get addressed. I just don't think it does in this game. Anyway, so you seek death.
All life dies eventually. A true warrior is one who can beat it down whenever it raises its head. But times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Gotcha. Very, very cool, though. Very interesting. Very powerful lore. Mandalorian lore, I think, flourished in this time period. Alright. Oh, supplies. Store of emergency food and supplies. And I think I can actually open all these boxes, but I don't know if there's anything in any of them. Yeah, it's not looking like it. Now, there is a couple hidden compartments, like this one.
No problem.
And I think there's another one we eventually can, like, find later.
Didn't work.
Okay. I do know we can find that opening eventually. I just can't remember. I don't know if we can open it right now. Well, obviously I can't, but I'm pretty sure we can open it at some point. But this is cool. Like, they have actual crew quarters with beds. Not that I ever see use, but, like, I like how the design of the ship is actually... feels like it could actually house people. The Millennium Falcon never felt like it had room for people to sleep. It had like 2 beds. Hey, you. Can you construct a spike for me? Sweet. I forgot he could just do that. You don't talk much, do you? Just chime in if you ever have any advice. Okay. Hey, Zaalbar. Is there something you want? What if you could help me with a problem? Unless you want someone threatened or door bashed in, you should ask someone else. I want to know a little more about you, Zaalbar. I will honor my life debt, but I do not feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. You don't trust me? It's nothing personal, but I just don't feel you could understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You have to be content with that. Then I'll leave you be. Thank you. You won't talk yet. A lot of good classic sci-fi noises. Alright, Bastila. Oh, this is a galaxy map. The Ebon Hawk's onboard navigational computer. When you're ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. The destination is still stored in the Ebon Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Interesting. I'll check that out in a second.
How can I help?
I want to talk about that dream. Oh, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But killing Revan's what you're famous for.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
But you would have killed Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Alright. And then, I really don't care for you, Carth. But we should talk to you.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Want to continue our discussion from before?
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Don't you think you feel better if you discussed it?
Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly either, though I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
That sounds familiar.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Carth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
You didn't think he would betray the Republic?
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
I'd do the same in your shoes.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Alright. Jeez. I don't really care anyway, Carth. Alright, to the galaxy map. Now, here we go. Our Dantooine. And we have various places we can go to. Manan, Korriban, Kashyyyk. We have a special, this is kind of part of like a DLC, which we're going to go visit right now. Not that we can do much there, but we'll go there first before we really set off on our trip. Off we go. To explore strange new worlds. Such a classic shot. So good. Ah, so good.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Carth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Carth escaped the planet. Apparently they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Carth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Interesting. This is such a familiar shot. It's so weird seeing it in this game. Welcome to the fan service spot at Yavin 4, which has no purpose being in this game other than the fact that Yavin 4 is something people recognize who are fans of the series. Otherwise, it's just a place where you can go and buy gear. So we're going to go check out some of the exquisite, specialized gear and see if there's anything that Killy the Bid would want to have. Oh, I was checking your supplies at the cargo hold. Something's not right. Not right? What do you mean? Someone's been in the emergency stash of food. Mission and I asked everyone, but no one knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores next time you're in the cargo hold. Alright, well, let's do that then. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, and there must be some other explanation. Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate the thief was from pests or vermin. It looks more like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you and your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship would reveal a stowaway. Alright, let me move out here. We're supposed to see if we can hear anything. You think you heard a soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop to listen, they disappear. You hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you. Okay, so I'm guessing that's kind of like the hot cold, like it's telling me to go. Oh, they stop behind you before they stop to listen, they disappear. Alright, so again, heading the wrong direction. You hear footsteps, they sound they're coming from the... Oh, well, they're from here. Hello, you! No, I bet this little girl. Where'd you come from? No, who's about these odds. Okay, calm down, little girl. I won't hurt you. I don't. Yeah, I might as well not even try and say. She's just saying. I still don't understand you. She frowns, looks at you helplessly. Okay, let's see. Can you tell me your name? The girl looks at you oddly, puzzled. Point to myself. My name is Killy the Bid. You are... Sasha. Your name's Sasha, right? I looks quizzically not understanding. I don't know what to click there. Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
And enjoy the day. Wait, what the hell is this?
So, why are you hiding in my ship? You came to the ship before, you were very scared. Why? You You left the Mandalorians and hid out here on the ship. You don't want to leave. The Ebon Hawk is your home. Ebon Hawk is not. Let's see. Why are you scared of the Mandalorians? They took you before and hurt you. The Mandalorian ship wasn't home. You didn't like it. The Ebon Hawk is not your home, Sasha. Not your first home, anyway. Tell me about your home before. Yeah. Dantooine. Maybe someone on Dantooine remembers you? Okay. Well, looks like we gotta go back eventually. First, let's do our stuff here, but gotta fix that stowaway issue. Off the ship we go. Who's that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new. Very new. You don't sound like a Trandoshan. You're not one of Davix. Who are you? What do you want? I do work for Davik. Ha! Davik went down to Terrax when the Sith destroyed it. How much I've learned from the local exchange. So who are you? I work for the Republic now. Republic, eh? Republic hasn't been here in 50 years. I'll see why they'd start now. Still, I have nothing against the Republic, so long as you don't go all worked up. I guess I can let you in. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. What are you doing here? Look, this is getting kind of awkward through the door. You'll just hold on for a minute, I'll open the darn thing so we can talk more face to face. Just have a fiddle with this darn lock. Keeps jamming. Hey, buddy. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see many of your kind out here in the Allmore. Hey, Sins of War, at any rate. What brings you here? Let's see. Trying to defeat Darth Malak. Darth Malak? Never heard of him. Or is that new Sith Lord just giving the Republic such a hard time now? I haven't been keeping up on recent news. He's been beating the Republic pretty bad. Oh, that always seems to happen to the Republic. They always seem to be right on the verge of defeat and manage to spring back. I shouldn't worry so much. He's got a point. And even if they do lose, so what? It's not like it's going to affect me or my way all the way out here. The ruins on Yavin 4 are gone. Nothing left by Exar Kun. So still, nothing to bring them here. Exar Kun? What? Don't tell me you youngsters don't know anything about Exar Kun in that war. And then again, there's been a lot of troubles recently, I've heard. Let's see. Remind me about Exar Kun. Exar Kun was a Jedi, to start at least. He came here to Yavin and landed on the 4th moon, the one you can see through the window. There were some ancient Sith temples there, and in them Exar Kun gained terrible powers, raised the Sith, and waged a war against the Republic, much like what we seem to be happening today. But Exar Kun was far more powerful than any Sith Lord has come since. The very ground trembled beneath his feet, and when he looked at you, you just... But that's all in the past now. I've got my life staying here, tinkering with the stuff I found at the ruins and the things the Trandoshans and smugglers bring me. Who are the smugglers? Rhodians, Aquilish, Tralex, whatever. They all work for organizations called the Exchange. You might have heard of them. They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy. Weapons, slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay the price for. They found my talents very useful. Like the Trandoshans, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring. They pay me well for it. They also bring news and supplies. Who are the Trandoshans? Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum, mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. So, let's see, what do they want with you? They found me here a couple years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations, but we worked out a deal. I give them a few more applicable inventions at reasonable prices, and they keep me supplied with food and new materials. It worked out well so far, for years really. With Davik gone, they'll be getting ideas though. Anything else you wish to know? Have anything you'd be willing to sell me? Yeah, I have a few things kicking around this place. Stuff the Trandoshans and smugglers have brought for me to look at. A few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap, though. They pay a lot for what I can make. Anything I can sell you can't exactly sell to them, now can I? But if you're willing to pay, I got a few more of the advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you come check back with other time if you don't have what you want right now. Here, have a look. Now this is where you find the best gear in the game. Like, look at this light exoskeleton right off the rip. It costs 10,000 credits, but it's like better than what I've got because not only does it give you 6 and 5, 6 with a max dex bonus of 5, so that's like the same amount of armor I currently have, but it boosts your dexterity and strength by 1. And you got like this, which boosts stealth. You get like gloves, boost dexterity by +3, blaster bolt deflection +5. You get these amazing stims, awareness +10, and dexterity +2. That's freaking nuts. And then this one makes you immune to mind affecting and poison, which pretty much just says, all the annoying stuff in the game, it just doesn't happen anymore. And then this unlimited droid shield, which is super useful. Like, that's so good. Just to be able to have like a useful shield that just happens whenever. I honestly might come and buy this one pretty soon. But for now, I will leave him here, because I can't afford anything that he's offering. Greetings, Sith. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen in Dantooine by the name of Rundil of Sulem. His ranch has considerable difficulty with the Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you heard of her? Her name is Sasha. There's a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. This is most exciting news, Sentient. Are you certain of this? Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You have convinced me, Sentient, that your stowaway is indeed the one I seek. Would you allow me to see her? Certainly, I'll bring you to my ship. Only if I get something in return for my troubles. But I have nothing to offer you, Sentient. Might you not reconsider? Alright, fine. Just get her off the ship. Let's go now. I'm most anxious to see her. Though you have aged, young Sentient, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I am here to return you to your father. I see that Killy the Bid was correct about your linguistic difficulties. I am positive your parents can assist you with that. Calm yourself, child. I will take you home. Thank you for your assistance, Sentient. I am sure the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. I mean, come on, I can't just let a kid just rot inside my ship this whole time. It's time for her to find her own home. Alright. Let's go. Time for us to start our quest, officially. Now, where are we going on this first trip? The first planet is one of the most interesting ones, because you have to be kind of careful what you pick. And I kind of debated a few different choices, but the thing is that, like all Star Wars stories, I inevitably always make the same first choice. And whilst the rest of the order I choose is going to be slightly different from when I normally do these playthroughs, as we all know, all roads in Star Wars lead to Tatooine. So let's go ahead and start there, like most Star Wars stories. It's so dumb that every single Star Wars thing now has to do something on Tatooine, right? Like, I feel like they need to step away from that trope. Tatooine, yeah, it was important for certain people, but the reason why it was important is because it's the middle of nowhere. We need to step away from that and realize that it's still the middle of nowhere. I need to see more planets, something new and interesting. But it's hard to not have the nostalgia, I suppose. I mean, that's why we like these games, right? Oh, I'm falling into my bed again. I like how we get just a tiny clue of where it might be. Just the barest of hints.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps. though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yeah, because a whole planet. How could we possibly not be in the exact right area we're supposed to be to find it? But, hey, telling a good story, that's all that matters, right? Come on, everyone, let's go.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Any reason you could reconsider the fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
The money I save, I'll spend on your shores.
That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Let's see. I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
Older things, like antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Alright. I need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Alright. Sounds good. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Yes, here it is. You look like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. What shipment? What are you talking about? This is Docking Bay 32, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's what I did here to request it for. Everything seems to be in order. The gets your problem now. Wait. Whatever you just put on my ship, I want it off now. If you want the cargo removed, you'll have to fill out another requisition. I have one right... Wait, I thought I had one. Oh well. At any rate, the gits are yours. One of the loaders off the crates is split open. Once you put it in your hole, some of the critters might have gotten loose. If that happens, I'm afraid we don't accept liability. And we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy! That's such a bad service. Holy crap. I need to... Where's Yelp? Space Yelp. I need to report a man. He's done something terrible. He's given me he's incorrectly delivered a package to me and broken it in my ship, letting live creatures loose in my ship. That's gonna be horrible when we get back in there. Oh, a named character.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
Speak. I'm listening.
I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I realize that everyone is out for themselves on Tatooine. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Wouldn't I not be able to sell it? I'm not a hunter.
No, but you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
Where would I get a license, and what's the cost?
Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Let's talk about what to do with this. Yeah. Yeah.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits.
Perhaps I could buy it for you. Sounds like a gamble, but I'm willing to take a risk.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
Can I persuade you to go cheaper? Maybe half? I mean, come on, I'm the one taking the loss here.
Cheaper? Please, it's all I have. I need the credits. Can't you pay the 500?
Look, half's better than nothing, right?
I guess I don't have much choice, do I? I have to take it. It will have to do. I thank you, I guess. Maybe it's enough.
You know what? Sometimes you're nothing but a bully.
Oh, hey, I'm just making a deal. Come on, mission, come on. You know the rules. I wasn't being a bully. I was just making a deal. Like she pretty much screwed me over. You'll be hearing about this, you sucker puppet. I'm not gonna let you drop. You can't just murder a whole village. And don't tell me about taking my concerns in corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking to this officer. They aren't interested in listening to me. I thought they'll ever acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
What? I wanted a hunter's license.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Is there no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Sounds like a tempting offer. You know what? I'll agree to do this.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Alright, I'll get to it then.
Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Cool. Right, I got my license for free. That was easy. Yes, what is it? This about the mining or sand people? Go to Zerka officer. I just manage the storehouse. I'll ask about bounties. Not my affair. You want to head Zerka Corporation? You talk to the protocol officer. We have available for purchase. Alright, just another shop. Looks like standard equipment. Okay, cool. Well, what about this plate? Who do I sell this to?
Greetings again from the offices of...
No.
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Gotcha. I have to go. No desire to mistakenly associate with the losing side,
Zerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary.
No, I was actually going to say it's very sound. I have to go.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Alright, well, who do I sell this plate to? Let's see. Can I sell the plate? Got a whole bunch of stuff I can sell, but I'm not seeing... Like, I think the plate's a specialized item. Man, I have a lot of stuff. If I need money, I could just sell a whole bunch of junk I'm carrying around. Alright, well, maybe there's someone else I can sell the plate to. Don't believe a word of Zerka Corporation said it there. There's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They're just lazy. But Zerka the Sand People chieftain killed? So you are the killer they hired. Just going to walk out there and wipe them out? I expect no less from fools. Sand people are animals. I've watched them. They are intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. Can't even leave the city without Circo's approval. They want the sand people dead. Intelligent or not, the Sand people have killed people. Yes, they have. The Circuit Corporation deployed numerous giant sandcrawlers to tear up the desert with iron shovels or whatever else. Why would you have died? To the Sand people, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killings have been justified. As a conservationalist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. What would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them. But they don't talk, at least not in a language any average translator could understand. There's even a Jedi out here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended with blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone will have to try. Maybe with the right translation droid, not all of these protocol droids, scrap heaps walking around. Why don't you do something about it? Why should I? Someone else has to. I've got no influence at Circle Corporation. Can't afford what Yuka Lanka charged over his droids. I wouldn't survive. Well, what I mean is, whoever tries to deal with the Sand people will try to survive their initial attacks. I wouldn't. Someone could make to get through the Enclave if they could disguise themselves. You'd have to get real desert robes. That would be dangerous too. Where would you be able to get robes? Suppose you could take it off the warrior raiders the Dune Sea, but there's no way to survive anything like that. Perhaps you have to explain why you killed the warriors if you're trying to make peace, but I suppose there's no other way. So, we have to kill them, steal their clothing, to sneak up to them, to try and talk to them, whilst wearing the clothing of their dead. Where would that enclave enclave be that you mentioned? What? It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest of the Dune Sea you go. The people die on both sides. Maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Circuit Corporation keeps saying. Then they just start shooting again. The fighting won't stop until they're all dead. Or until Circuit leaves. One is as likely as the other with the way things are going. What to do now? Alright. Well, let's see what we can figure out. Uh-oh. That looks... that doesn't look good.
Huh?
What?
Let's save real quick. Cheat save. Not really cheat save. But, these guys don't look... They look a little... Yeah.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Fun.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt.
Sure, let me attack you to the side. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. I think even as a Jedi character, I've never had that fight go that easily. Bitch, that was amazing. That was great. Those sneak attacks are freaking amazing. Sith Assassin Pistol, that might be good. I'll have to check it out. Double-bladed lightsaber, dark Jedi Knight robes. Very cool. Very good indeed. So Sith Assassin Rifle, let's see. So 3, 6, and then plus 15. Nope, that's good. Maybe I can upgrade it, but for now, I'm already set. Okay, anyway. Back to what we were doing, and I don't want to have to do that again because I wonder if there was a fluke. Swoop registration, yes! Let's go and win some swoop races. Alright, so most of these guys are going to be just racers, so... Who are you? Nobody. What do you want, huh? Handouts? Go dig in a mine, you fool. Looking for me? Oh, I'll just say goodbye then. Yeah, you do that. Got business to work on. Sorry, track's only for racers. The mode is accepted. Sign up. Go talk to him. We'll see if I say. Okay, fine. So I do have to talk to him. Okay, well then, Talk to me, dang it! You again. Look, are you here to race or not? I don't have time for anything else. What do you want? I raced on Terrace. I wanted the season opener there. Ha! You and 12 other liars. Planet blows up, race records are lost, now everyone's a champion.
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Terrace. You'll wipe every record from the books of this backwater track.
Okay, enough. Enough funny stuff. You think you're a racer? You'll be one. You'll have your own bike? I have my own bike stored on my ship. You got a bike? Then you can race. I don't care about your experience, as long as you can get on the track. And if you crash and burn, it's your problem. You need a warm bodies to pad the rosters between the pros. There's a matter for small track maintenance fee, 100 credits. Why not drop the fee? No racers means no crowds. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'm not dropping the whole amount. 50 credits, that's it. I could pay 50. Good. That means you mean business. Now I can offer the track for recreational runs, so I can give you an official race right away. Just ask me what you want to start with. There's some business I need help with. You're serious about promoting races. Set me up with a race. Certainly. I just need to clear up a position fee. I just paid a fee. I already paid a maintenance fee. Fees due before each race. How am I supposed to sponsor a race with money levels I do? I need some returns. I'm investing in my riders, but I need some profits now. You agree with my logic. If you don't race. Will you negotiate on the price? I don't feel I need. The price is reasonable. I'll put on a good show. You'll make your money back. Fine. I'll extend a discount to you. Only to close your month. To close your mouth, I'll have your bike moved into position. But I warn you, I have many people to make sure I don't give too many favors. You won't get this discount again. You go against Grand Toro's time first. He's a local boy due to the sport, so the time to beat's 23.90. Swoop Racing fans, I have an official race about to commence. Make some noise for the new contender. Alright, here we go. Ready, boys? Let's do this thing. No reason not to just try. I mean, I've never seen the track, or at least it's been years since I've seen this track, but I'm pretty sure I can beat that time easy. And the nice thing is, like, I just have to keep doing good. I don't have to, like, constantly beat my own time. Boom, 29 seconds, beaten. That guy looks angry. Oh, yeah, nice cheering. You passed the first tier and have earned 10 racing points. Not bad for show for a beginner. You beat Graham's time easily. This time with my thanks. See if you can do better tier 2. Sign me up for a race. Certainly. Fee. You negotiate. Okay, fee, fine. I'll pay 100. There we go. It's the same conversation over and over again. Yes! Still not my best time, but pretty darn close. Big payout for you. Shattered my track record, took tier 3 ace and grade 8 racing bonds for the deal. That's the last I'll be giving you, I hope. You're too fast for most of my racers. I want to talk about the rewards. For you, nothing. I've already paid you for 3 tiers, there's nothing more. Go hit the track. Okay, so I can sell those bonds at a store for money. That's really how that works. Okay, now I can talk to this guy.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now.
Talked about you.
I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting...
I convinced Mo to get you a better contract.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
When do you think you'll be leaving?
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time. Thanks again. I meant it.
There we go. Nice. I'm not heartless. I could have just taken money and screwed him over, but come on, man. That's his career. You're the one. You beat Zora's Bafka's time. Have to get your auto print. Auto print, are you serious? I sure am. You're fast as human. One of the races running regular again, you'll be famous. Well, maybe you will. If you start winning the real tour, I want to be able to say I saw you when you were just starting out. How's it sound? Sure, why not? Scan away. Really? This is great for you. You'll be a fan favorite. Some of the racers sell their prints, but that's just rude. Here, just put your hand on this pad. Thanks again, and I'll be seeing more of you, human. Did he just steal my identity? Eh. What identity is there to steal? Okay. Well, I won all those races. I'm sure I'll be visiting a store because I heard something about a protocol droid I could fit. I might as well get one of those if I'm going to go try and deal with the Tusken Raiders. Aha. What is this? The customer I don't recognize. Perhaps he brought off-world money to Lukalaka? What do you have available in your shop? You're lucky to have come at this time. I have one droid ready to go. Just took possession of it, an HK-47. It's a fine protocol translator. I think it's been modified. Claims to understand the Sand People dialect. Also some armor mounts. Combat ready, perhaps? Let me ask you a question about HK-47. Of course, let me just say that every function I've tested has performed perfectly. Those that I could find, anyway. You don't seem to know that much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative. They get away when you go along without a blundering wipe. You can leave it alone if you find its mannerisms amusing. It might be a little eccentric, but it's table. Interesting. I'm interested. Let's talk a price. Well, normally I'd give you a discount because I hear you're a swoop racer like my brother. Times are hard right now. I'm a very solid machine. Good shape. I let it go for less than 5,000 credits. Could I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000. No credit less. I still can't pay that. I'm not interested. Well, then we're done talking. Can't go any lower than that. Alright, let me try again. Let's see. Interested? Let's talk price. Come now. Think of the advertising you'll get from me. I believe you actually would tell people you get my business. Alright, the last offer is 4,500 credits. How much price I'll see you dead? No, don't see that. 2,500 credits then, I'll pay. You will? I mean, of course you will. Let me just withdraw those credits. Yeah, you were lying. Well, thank you very much. Just go over and talk to it. I'll deactivate the restraining bolt and you take possession. It's a good purchase, especially if it actually speaks the Sand People dialect like it said. Of course, I don't think it was telling me everything. Not many droids to program to lie, though. I'm looking for exotic. Something... No. We haven't stocked besides droids. Alright, not interested. Alright, come here, droid.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command.
He's the best character in the game. Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Alright, join my party. Got my Wookiee, got my droid, feeling pretty good. My droid gets excited by murder.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Welcome to the Dune Sea.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
Our anniversary gift? What are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
Sound like you're planning on killing him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Alright, what if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
Okay. Well, I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Lovely woman. I'm guessing that's him up there. Actually, I know for a fact that's him up there. Let's go and have a chat with him, shall we? God, this map is so freaking big. A battle droid. It looks super...
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Yeah? What's up, man?
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
You're Tanis, right? Your wife says hello.
I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
Figured some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
So you sit back and let the droids do the hunting?
You know, now really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be more receptive after I'm rescued.
Why would she do this?
Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming.
You don't seem too concerned about what triggered this.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think?
So what do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
Let's see. Oh, I'll help, but I want something in return.
What do you have in mind?
I'll help you if you give me credits. All you've got.
Hey, no problem. But it won't be a fortune or anything. I bet the wife has drained our shared accounts. Now, about that help, just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Alright. Let's try and save his life, now that we know he's gonna pay us. Although HK is gleefully cheering for him to die. Alright, system failure, group integrity threatened. Slimeball must die, subscript, authorization Marlena 1. Playback a special message.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you.
Sounds good. Access system status or repair function. Alright, so energy governed out of alignment, error introduced by Slimeball must die. Okay, enter diagnosis mode, try and manual repair, because I don't have the parts to repair these all. Alright, scanning node 1 reports node 2 failed. Node 2 reports node 3 failed. Node 3 reports node 2 failed. Two of the above are definitely false. Compare logic to identify the only memory node that can be correct. Alright, so node 1 saying 2 failed, and 3 is saying 2 has failed. Node 2 is saying that 3 has failed. So with node 1 and 3 in agreement that 2 has failed, then well, they can't both be right. Two of the above are definitely false. And they both can't be correct. So node 2 is reporting accurately because nodes 1 and 3 are both saying that node 2 has failed, and we know that only one of them is correct. Returning to normal, subscript disabled. Alright, that's a basic logic puzzle. That's not too bad. Let's try you. Access the status and functions. Do manual. Scanning heat dispensation system. Error data missing from prime values. Listing data 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, 19. Well, the missing value is 7 because it's prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 11, 13, 16. Not 9. That was pretty easy. I did not know prime numbers, man. That feels basic. Alright, access repair functions. Enter manual. Power cell drain must not exceed total. Different motivators measure the same for total energy pool are either 300 small pulses or 180 large pulses. Air upper motivation has used 100 small pulses. How many large pulses left in remaining fraction? Okay, so the drain must not exceed total, and the total is either 300 small pulses or 180 large pulses. So, alright, so it's 30 to 80 as the ratio, 30 to 18 as the ratio. And so if I have 100 small, 30 over 8, so if we simplify, 30 over 18 equals, okay, no, 30 equals 18. 30s equals 18L. So we have 100s, and so 100s plus XL has to equal either so 30, okay, 300 small equals 180. We have to add large pulses, so we need to know 100s plus XL has to equal like the total, which is 300s. Okay. I can do this, let me think. I could do it more easily with paper, but I'm going to try and do it in my head. 30... Oh, hang on. 300 can be divided into 3 really easily, so can 180. So, well, we're working 30 and 18. So, if 100 is a third of that, so we have 2/3 left. 2/3 would be 120, because, like 18 divided by 3 is 6. So 6, 12, 18. 300 divided by 3 is 10. 10, 20, 30. So we've used 10, aka 100 now. That leaves 2/3 left of the entire fraction. So if 2/3 are left, what's 2/3 of 180? That's 120 large pulses. Alright, there we go. Just took a bit, but I got that one. Alright, access to sim repair, try to manual repair. Sky memory nodes 4 blank, 14 blank, 11 through 14 blank, 31 through 14 blank, 13, 21, 14 blank, blank, blank. Okay. Descriptive number progression corrupted to recalibrate. Determine the corrupt progression by describing the previous entry. Okay, so it started with 4, and then it went 14, and then 11 minus 14, which is... Okay, so 4 to 14, it added 10, right? And then 11-14. Alright, so 14 staying consistent. But then 11 got added to. And then... Maybe it's adding the number. So 4 and 14. And then 14 minus 3 is 11. And then 11 plus 14? No. Alright, so but I'm gonna break this down because I'm not sure what the progression is, so I'm gonna try and look at the answers for clues. Now, because we see that the 14 is maintained, I'm guessing that these numbers are going to be our answers here. Alright, so... $31, 13, 21. Maybe the digits are being flipped? They both have 31 in front. 14. I'm gonna go with my gut and say 3. I don't know why that was right, but I guessed right. I don't know why that was right. Can anyone explain to me what that one was? Because genuinely, I'm stumped. I don't know.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. You wanted credits for your trouble, and I never break a deal. Here's, all I have on me.
That'll be fine. Good luck.
Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back.
Oh, definitely
I'm
not.
heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Oh, well. There we go. And that's where we're going to be ending for today. We've gone on a little bit of an excursion, but we got everything done that we needed to, kind of leading in the prep to coming out here. So now we got to go tackle the sand people, figure out what's going on there, and try and locate the star map. And I think that's all going to be saved for next episode. So, hope you guys have enjoyed our visit to Tatooine, because every Star Wars story has to cross this path somewhere. For a planet is out of the middle of nowhere that nobody cares about, a lot of major people have apparently made their trek across it. Never once got mentioned in the history books, huh? Oh well, whatever could you do. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had a great time with me. I certainly enjoyed being able to record this and being able to share these stories with you as Killy the Bid continues to make his journey along, and now he has a new best friend, the best character in the game. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm looking forward to taking HK on many more adventures with us to go and kill some meat bags. Thank you so much. Until next video watching me, see me next. I'll see you there.